Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, often with beach, travel, or hygge themes. I also do a little bit of stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, particularly subscription boxes, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, announce giveaways, or go live. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thanks again so much for being here and welcome back. I am very excited to be rounding out the month with one of my favorite seasonal lifestyle boxes, and that is hyggeinabox, which actually comes out of Canada, and it comes in this lovely simple box with the decorative pine cones. It actually arrives in an outer box as well, nice and snug inside. This time around it looks like customs had gotten into my box. It had that tape that told me that it had been inspected, but the rest of the box looks just fine. So let's go ahead and inspect this box that has been sent to me for review together. Now they have two different sizes. They have the small box, which is $74.99 Canadian, and that has 4 to 6 items. And then they have like kind of their original size, the large box, which is $114.99 Canadian, and that usually has 7 to 9 products. You guys know me, I would always feel the FOMO, so I always suggest, if your budget allows, to go for the larger box. Now in between the seasonal boxes, which you can buy as part of a subscription or as one-time boxes, they often do some really cool limited edition boxes. Most recently I opened their International Hygge Day box, which was fantastic. That came in 2 sizes as well. I know they did a Mother's Day box, which I think it's too late to get in on that, so right now you would probably be looking at their summer box. But these two gals, they're sisters, and they do such a great job of interpreting hygge year-round, not just in the fall and the winter months, and really giving us some great suggestions and products to celebrate and embrace hygge in our daily lives. So again, I absolutely love this box, in case you couldn't already tell. I do have a discount code for you. It is still just Noelle10 for 10% off. Again, that is on the subscription, not the one-time boxes. But let's go ahead, like I said, and get into it because I'm excited. So it does look like, yes, customs has gotten in there because they have torn my lovely tissue paper and sticker, but everything else looks pretty like well packed in there. So either they did a really good job of repacking it, or they didn't really like poke around too much, because maybe they just saw the product card right on top and were like, oh, well, this is probably all of these things, which is totally fine. So it says, hello hygge friends, welcome to the spring edition box. Hygge is in the air. It says spring is that time of year when the air begins to feel warmer, days grow longer as the light starts to stretch, and things renew or are born afresh. There may still be snow on the ground depending on where you live, but it's time for a spring renewal. Spring is a great time to refresh your routine and reorganize the order of your life. We feel lighter when winter fades away and we can shed some layers. Everything around us begins once again to hum with life. Flowers and plants bloom, trees grow leaves, insects are abuzz in the air, and the pulse of life can be felt again. Springtime is a time when we are more willing to take on new tasks and feel more hopeful. So what better time than but to mark on a good old-fashioned springtime renewal? Try one of these suggestions today and watch your spirits soar. So a few simple ways to bring hygge into your life as we transition into spring, and they gave us 10 different suggestions. One is bring some flowers home. You guys know I love to do that. All the way to number 10, which is craft or DIY something new, which I do think is a really cool way of experiencing hygge. Like, I know some of you are more about like savoring and sipping some tea, but I also feel like that meditative practice of creating something with your hands, especially if it has like natural elements, can be really, really cool. So then on the other side, we have all of the information about the products. Wow, they do have the total box value this time around, which I think is new. So it does say the total box value is $191.50 Canadian. So that's pretty darn good. By the way, you guys, they do obviously ship to the US. I believe it's 28 Canadian, which is just a little over $20 US, in case you were wondering. And they have another recipe for us, which I love. This time it is a lemon blueberry scones. So it's always fun to have a, see, that's a craft. Cooking and baking is a craft, right? And then they do also have this little card that has exclusive maker promo codes, so that's always a nice perk as well if you want to continue to support some of these Canadian small businesses that are featured in the box. So it does look like not too many items this time around. We have 5 items plus an exclusive item that is for quarterly box subscribers. So that is usually like the bonus of being a subscriber versus just getting the box as a one-off. So you usually get a pretty good value on that too. So let me go ahead and pull this out. So I think they did probably like move things around in here a little bit. So let me just wipe this off because there's some shred dust on it. This is a body dry brush, which is a really great practice. It's kind of part of like an Ayurvedic practice as well. So it says Midnight Paloma. Interesting. I would like a Midnight Paloma, but I don't think that has anything to do with dry brushing. So here's what it looks like. So a pretty big container in all honesty for this little dry brush. And then inside there is some information, which I might have to pull out. So let's see if I can find out what this says. So it says, oh, Midnight Paloma is the name of the brand. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. They do have some information for us in terms of how and when you dry brush. You do like upward strokes usually. I think it's to get like the lymphatic system going as well as to slough off dead skin. So it says dry brushing is a ritual that has historical roots in several cultures from around the world. Each of these cultures adopted the ritual of stimulating the skin to boost invigoration, circulation, and blood flow. So they say we recommend that you rinse it. Let's see what else. So cool. So you do the dry brushing usually before you shower because it kind of opens everything up, and then you can shower anything extra off. They included a little coupon code for us in there as well. So it says Midnight Paloma is dedicated to clean beauty using all natural components to create signature formulas that coexist with the eco-conscious lifestyle. Dedicated to hero ingredients, their products are multi-purpose based, thoughtfully curated, and most importantly free of chemical preservatives and toxins, and are cruelty free. Use this vegan brush for dry exfoliation and glowing summer-ready skin. Promote tight, smooth skin while you visibly reduce and prevent cellulite. After bathing, moisturize with this conditioning lotion that is rich with aloe vera, jojoba, and avocado oil while featuring their hero ingredient chamomile. This is a powerful antioxidant that will soothe and reduce irritation, paired with geranium that helps calm inflammation, lavender that heals, and bergamot, which is naturally uplifting. So spoiler alert, there must be something else in here that I'm missing. So hopefully it wasn't in that same container because mine didn't make it. I found it, all right, and it didn't get snatched by customs, which is good to know. So it is, again, by Midnight Paloma. I love that we got this little duo. So it is a body lotion. So again, a chamomile and geranium. I almost said chameleon. Probably not in chameleon. Pretty cool. I wonder if it's open. If it's open, I'll give it a little sniff. Yes, it is. So it's a nice liquidy lotion, not super duper thick. Oh, that smells really good. It's definitely a little bit more on the geranium side, which I kind of love, that almost like not acidic, but it's a little bit of a sharper floral scent instead of super sweet. So that's a really nice pairing. How cool. All right, let me get my dry brush out of the way and brush something else off. So we have some, organic matcha in blueberry vanilla. So I love a like flavored matcha. Like I'm not like a traditionalist in terms of having to have just straight matcha. So this is cool. So it says whisk in 2 ounces of hot water below a boil, top up as desired. And for a latte, you can finish with milk. So it is caffeinated, of course. Love that. So let's see what it says about this. Where did I find this? So 36 Tea is a proudly family-owned business. They want customers to be as excited about tea as they are. So after all, tea is the second most consumed beverage in the world, only after water, of course. Just like Hygge, tea allows you to relax and unwind. The simple act of enjoying a cup of tea is practicing one of the key concepts of this lifestyle, taking a break. Matcha is considered a superfood with over 500% more antioxidants than goji berries. Matcha is easy to prepare with a whisk or frother and makes a great addition to smoothies. The super concentrated green tea provides a natural caffeine boost without the jitters. It provides energy, mental focus, and alertness, all while maintaining a sense of calm and relaxation due to the concentrated effects of L-theanine. So that's all really cool, and I know a lot of people who do prepare their matcha with the whisk in the special bowl. It's a really meditative process, just like baking, just like cooking. I think it's really interesting to be very connected to the things that you then put into your body. So speaking of the meditative practice of making something, they did kind of give us a little spoiler with their list of 10 things you could do. We got a craft kit, and this is one that I actually got in the craft and tea box once before, and it is a candle, which is cool. It's from, it's a do-it-yourself kit, and it is the same scent as before, so it's sweet pea and neroli. It comes in this cute little container, which is awesome. So it says Make This Universe is the company. So it says, after searching for a perfect DIY kit, the maker wasn't excited about what was available and decided to create their own. They wanted Make This Universe to be a place that provides people in search of a curated hands-on creative outlet with all the tools, materials, and instructions they'd need to fulfill their creative desires. There are first-hand benefits of crafting, improving your mental health, getting the benefit of customized results, or simply rethinking how things are made and who made them. Not only is DIYing a benefit to you, but it can also inspire more sustainable choices as we move to a slower, handmade world. So it was a really easy kit. I will say the instructions were super duper easy, but I did find myself having to purchase a couple of items. So I did get a candle making pot, and I did get a candy thermometer, because even though they kind of gave you a good idea of the amount of time that you wanted to let it warm up and get liquefied, it didn't. I wanted to actually have the temperature, so I just got like a cheap version of a candy thermometer and also like a candle making pot that you could use as a double boiler. They suggest using a mason jar, but you guys know me, I like to do things properly. So I did get that, so I will be able to make this candle. And I will say that I did use all of the fragrance that they included in there, and it was a really strong scented candle. It was actually very, very nice. So they do include, instead of like a special like candle wick holder, they just include that. I did want to straighten out my wick last time because it was a little bit crooked, and that happened with this one too. But they do include your little jar, and then inside within that styrofoam, you guys, you can see it's not styrofoam, it's the, biodegradable kind. They have the fragrance, and then they included this like nice big, they're very tiny, they look like little wax lentils that is what you melt in that double boiler. So super easy kit to do. I can say that with experience because I've done it, and it's super fun too. All right, so we also got something from Provisions Food Company. Ooh, this looks like delicious flavor. It is strawberry and elderflower jam. So to go along with your tea, maybe. That might be a little bit too weird to have the blueberry vanilla tea along with something with jam, but that means you have various eating adventures to go on. So this is out of Niagara. It says, Provisions Food Company is a specialty food brand located in the Niagara region of Ontario. They craft their delicious specialty foods with high quality, all natural ingredients, and source ingredients from local farms, orchards, and vineyards whenever possible. They also aim to reduce waste and be environmentally friendly in all of their actions. This gourmet jam blend is a perfect way to enhance your morning breakfast, while the fragrant sweetness also pairs beautifully with a mild creamy cheese for your next cheese board. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good on a cheese board. A little goes a long way, and it pairs perfectly with the lemon blueberry scone recipe. So that sounds actually delicious. What else have we got? Oh, so I got some bubble wrap that was wrapping up this. So this is from Wildwood Creek. We got a lot of delicious scents and like a lot of berry going on in here. This is a lavender floral water, so it's a botanical mist. It's an everyday body and room spray. It is 2 ounces, so this is what that looks like. So I think this is the exclusive item for Quarterly Box subscribers. It is. And they're out of Clementsport. So it says, at Wildwood Creek, they believe in the power of nature and slow living. They intentionally craft a line of botanical infused home and body products by hand in their studio in rural Nova Scotia. The goodness packed in every product comes from their own field-grown plants and herbs, along with ethically gathered botanicals from the meadows and forests surrounding them. Their field-grown lavender will calm and soothe you while providing a tranquil aroma, perfect for relaxation and bedtime. Lavender nourishes and softens the skin while cleansing and purifying the mind. It is body safe and infused with hydrating and soothing floral waters and pure essential oils, perfect as a face and body mist to refresh linens or as a room spray. And I personally love lavender. I know a lot of people are not necessarily like the biggest fans of it, but it is so calming to me, and I kind of love that it almost like, even though it's a flower, it smells like an herb too. It's got an earthiness to it, which I do really enjoy. So that's really, really nice, you guys. So I believe that is all of our items. We actually have a book, it sounds like, that I have to dig down for. Sorry. So it's a good thing. That's why I always love a product card in a box. And then when they don't have a product card, I'm always wondering if I'm missing something. Ooh, this is beautiful. So This is something I strive for, you guys. So it is a nice hardcover book called Minimal for Simple and Sustainable Living. That's like so Hygge. So it has 2 authors, but look at that, like just the image is so calming, isn't it? So let's see what it says about this. It's out of Montreal. It says the 2 Canadian authors of the book have created a stylish and inspiring guide to live a happier life in balance with the natural world. Minimal offers readers inspiration and tools to embrace simple living and create meaningful, lasting change in their lives. From advice on home decorating and decluttering and easy to follow recipes for making your own cosmetics and cleaning products to tips for shopping sustainably, composting, and restoring old furniture, it also looks stunning displayed on a coffee table. Absolutely, this is such a coffee table book, and it kind of works. I don't have a coffee table these days. I know, it's so sad, but my living space is so small that I don't actually have a coffee table, but it's also really pretty on a nightstand too. So let's see, it just says basically the same thing on the back, but I'm curious to see what it looks like inside. So it does have some full color images. Of course, that one was like the refrigerator that I opened up to, but it probably has some really like nice things in terms of like, I don't know what they're doing. That's probably like upcycling some clothing. There's a whole section on decluttering your space. I was thinking there'd probably be some good food pics in there too, and there they are. So now we can go over everything in this, once again, fabulous box from Hyggeinabox. We got this, which is our minimal book, which is exciting. Yes, this is going to be good. So then we also got our candle making kit, which I've emptied all the contents, but it's a lovely scent, the sweet pea and neroli. We got our delicious jam, strawberry elderflower from Provisions Food Company. And then we also got our matcha tea in blueberry vanilla. So the jam will go well with the recipe. The matcha will go well with just an evening off. Then we also got 2 items from Midnight Paloma. We got our dry brush to invigorate the skin and make you feel a little fresher. Clean for spring, and this is probably something that not everyone has tried, so maybe this goes along with that idea of trying something new. We also got this nice body lotion because your skin needs a little love after that dry brushing, which the first few times you do it, you guys, it can seem a little aggressive, but stick with it and your skin will like it. And then finally, if you were a quarterly box subscriber, then you also got this lovely Wildwood Creek lavender body and room spray. So nice box, great companies. I'm very pleased with it. It feels very spring, and I am definitely already ready for summer. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite item in this box was. I hope you have had a fantastic April, and to see you very, very soon in my next unboxing and throughout the month of May.